Hi, Tanya Bigelow here, and the word of the day is apotheosis. Now, apotheosis is the perfect form or example of something. And I want to ask you a question. Are you showing up as the perfect form or example of a human being, of a mom, of a business owner, of employee? Are you showing up as an elevated version of yourself? Are you being the best version of yourself? So I want to tell you a story. So, you know, there was a young lady who wanted to become a prima ballerina. And she thought about it all the time, and she watched all these movies and she watched all the shows, and that was something that she really wanted to do. However, in her watching all of these things, she never took the time to practice to be any of these things. So what do I mean by that? So she watched it, she looked at it, she dreamt about it. So she was so consumed with seeing how everyone else was serving and showing up as a prima ballerina, but she never took the time to practice and become the best version of a prima ballerina for herself. She always allowed other things to be more important, for other things to take more of her time, but she never stopped to do it for herself. And I want to ask you a question. What are you not doing for yourself? And I assert that it's probably one of a few things that's showing up in your life that's stopping you from doing exactly what you say you want to do, or stopping you from living as your best self. And the one thing that consumes the majority of people are limiting beliefs. But what is a limiting belief? A limiting belief is a thought or a state of mind that you think is the absolute truth, and you allow that sense of absolute truth to stop you from doing certain things. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be a limiting belief about yourself. A limiting belief can be about you, it could be about situations, it could be about things outside of you. But today we're talking about the personal beliefs that you have about yourself that stops you from showing up as the best version of yourself. So, how do we move from where we are to where we want to be? How do we actually begin to show up as the best version of ourselves? Now, there are 3 actions that you can take to help you show up as the best version of yourself. Step number 1, define who you are. Take the time and write that out. Who are you in the world? How do you show up today? The next step is define who you want to be. Look at the type of person that you want to be in the world. Highlight how you would like to show up in the world. And then the third step is take the time to think about what's stopping you from doing that. What are the limiting beliefs or the thoughts that you have about yourself, about your world, about situations that stops you from going out and being that prima ballerina, that great mom, that great teacher, that great coach, that great business owner, that great partner? Look at yourself. Pick up the mirror and look at yourself and just get real with yourself. Taking these 3 steps will help guide you or point you in the right direction so you can begin to show up as the best version of yourself. I hope this information has served you, and please make sure you have a great rest of your day on purpose.